Hi, boys and girls. My name is Miss Rachel. I'm Miss Hulk student teacher. And today we are on our last day of our unit for week 3. And we're going to be finishing up our reading of The Moon Over Star. But before we get started and do that, we are going to do our Do Now together. So, our Do Now is a video of the robot whose name is Perseverance, of the robot landing on Mars. So this just happened in February. Actually, it happened on February 18th of 2021. So this is pretty new, it's pretty recent. So we're going to go ahead and watch that video. And as you're watching that video, I want you to think about how the people who worked on this robot felt watching their dream be fulfilled. It takes years to work on something like a robot going to Mars. So they worked for years and years. And as this moment was happening, they were on the edge of their seat seeing if that robot was going to land safely on Mars. And we're going to watch the video to see what happens.
We are starting the straighten up and fly right maneuver, where the spacecraft will jettison the entry balance masses in preparation for parachute deploy and to roll over to give the radar a better look at the ground.
Indicate chute deployed.
The navigation has confirmed that the parachute has deployed, and we are seeing significant deceleration in the velocity. Our current velocity is 430 meters per second at an altitude of about 12 kilometers from the surface of Mars.
Heat shield set.
Perseverance is now slowed to subsonic speeds, and the heat shield has been separated. This allows both the radar and the cameras to get their first look at the surface. Current velocity is 145 meters per second at an altitude of about 9.5 kilometers above the surface.
Nav filter converge. Velocity solution 3.3 meters per second. Altitude 7.4 kilometers.
Now has radar lock on the ground. Current velocity is about 100 meters per second, 6.6 kilometers above the surface. Perseverance is continuing to descend on the parachute. We are coming up on the initialization of terrain relative navigation and subsequently the priming of the landing engines. Our current velocity is about 90 meters per second at an altitude of 4.2 kilometers.
LVS valid.
We have confirmation that the lander vision system has produced a valid solution and part of terrain relative navigation.
Priming. TBA is nominal.
We have timing of the landing engines.
Back shell set.
Current velocity is 83 meters per second at about 2.6 kilometers from the surface of Mars. We have confirmation that the back shell has separated. We are currently performing the divert maneuver. Current velocity is about 75 meters per second at an altitude of about a kilometer off the surface of Mars.
TRN safety Bravo.
We have completed our terrain relative navigation. Current speed is about 30 meters per second, altitude of about 300 meters off the surface of Mars. We have started our constant velocity accordion, which means we are conducting the sky crane, about to conduct the sky crane maneuver. Sky crane maneuver has started, about 20 meters off the surface.
We're getting signals from MRO. Tango Delta.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the sands of past life.
Okay, so after watching that video, you can see that they were cheering, they were happy that their robot landed on Mars. And just like in the video we watched yesterday of the three men that landed on the moon for the first time. It was such an amazing moment in history. And now, today, we are living through another amazing moment in history. So the robot that landed on Mars, it took them about 8 years to develop that robot and to run tests and stimulations to see if that robot would be able to successfully land on Mars. So when they watched that happen, it was such an inspiring moment to them, just like how it was such an inspiring moment to watch a man land on the moon for the first time. So being able to see that, being able to see their dreams and ideas become realities was amazing, was an amazing way that technology affected their lives. So that was our Do Now video for today. So you're going to go ahead and answer that question below, and I will see you in our next video so we can summarize our story from yesterday.